9:37 and all new at 9 o'clock. A group of local students showing off their musical talents in a fun music video. Take a look.
You know you gotta try your best. Never give up. Never give up. Say you're gonna try your best. Never give up. Never give up.
Keep Your Head Up features fifth graders at Lake Silver Elementary and their teacher, Christopher Gomes. Each student getting a role to create this video as part of their elective class to promote a positive attitude and staying in school. I love it. And we have got teacher Christopher Gomes here and two students from the video. We've got Haley Miller. Haley, wave your hand, say hello. She's the director and engineer, and Kachina Hodge, one of the rappers in the video. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning.
And to you, Christopher, good to see you. Hi. It's good to see you. Let me start with you. Tell me about this video. What was kind of the jumping off point for this?
So what most people don't know, we actually wasn't even thinking about making a music video, but our elective class ended up being very popular and a lot more kids were adding on to our group. And once the song was done, we're like, what do we do now? And so I was like, let's make a music video. And that's when we found different roles for the videographers and our creative director, and it was just mind-blowing from that point on.
How old are you, Haley?
I'm 11.
You have the title of creative director. That's a pretty big title for someone. What does that entail? What was your part in the video?
Mostly I was behind the camera and behind the scenes of the actual music video, but really be job was to make sure that everything was in place and everything was.
So you had to be organized.
Yeah.
And you had to keep everybody on track. Did you ever have to tell everybody, listen, let's do that scene again?
A couple times.
And how did they react to that?
They're like,
they were like, oh, I'm not quite sure. That is so cool. And Kachina, you were one of the rappers in the video.
Yeah.
Tell me how that came about for you.
So, originally I wanted to be a singer.
Oh.
But then I was like, you know what, maybe I'll just be a rapper instead, because singing isn't really my cup of tea, so.
Yeah. Mine neither, don't feel bad. So you did some rapping. Do you like to rap?
Yeah.
And do you know how to rap? Could you give me a little something right now? Just a little something. Just give me a little something.
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, my gosh. You know what? We get put on the spot every day here at work. So we got to give it to them every day. But I appreciate the fact that you were able to do that for the video. I think it's such a wonderful thing you were able to do. And I think the biggest part of this, Christopher, really is, especially when you have a fifth grader, which I do, let me tell you something, that self-esteem and keeping things positive, and I'm sure you see that every day in the classroom.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that, because I think once you transition into middle school, it can kind of start to take a plunge if you don't stay on top of it, right?
Yeah, so it's very interesting that you said that, because originally I started guiding the students so much because I wanted, of course, our song to come out perfect. And I remember one day Kachina and another member from 116K, they walked into the studio and I was listening to one of my songs, my personal song, Stubborn, which talks about someone being very stubborn. And she said, well, Mr. Gomes, I wrote a part in the song. Is it okay if you hear it and tell me if it's okay?
Oh.
And I was like, oh, you wrote a part? And I was like, okay, cool, let me know. Go ahead and do it now. And she and her friend did it, and I was completely blown away. And that showed me how important it is for me to release and allow that creative process for them to be enhanced and push themselves on their own without me guiding them so much, because all of that creativity came about on their own. And the part that she wrote is now on the second verse of the song.
Look at you. I think it is such a wonderful thing. You've done a wonderful job.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much for having us.
Katina, thank you. We'll wrap doing commercial. I'll do a little something with you. We'll do it. All right. In the meantime, let's go back over to Amy.